What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to some more SpockPlays. We are back with some more Heretic. And boy, am I excited, because I haven't been able to hit this in a minute. But it's always on my mind, and we are immediately thrown into it. And as always, I need to remember the bindings. Oh god, please. Be gentle. Alright, this is already a crazy room. Let's get our crossbow out. Yeah, man, this... I'll say the main thing, I talk about it every single time I boot this up, because it's like just enough time for me to really want to get back into it. Okay, we'll just get crushed. I guess we'll just, I don't remember if we were at max armor, but we'll just take that on the chin for right now. Wow, let's see how much damage that actually does, because I just quick saved. If I get a full squish, it's about half your armor, which is the more important resource here. I don't know why I'm even going for these, man. We all know these freaking suck. These time bomb things. The thing I'm more curious about is what is over here, though. It looks like, yeah, the way to do it is just to go straight down the aisle. The straight and narrow. But yeah, hope you all are doing well, but enjoying your time. I know I have been. The spring is here, which means in the part of the country that I live, bugs are back, there's a lot of rain, and I gotta mow my lawn. And that has been the current real-life struggle, is just keeping this lawn alive. Tell you what, man, it is... I don't even know where to begin. You know you've hit, like... I don't want to say adult, I'll say, like, middle-aged adult, because you hit adult, I feel like, kind of early, and then you just, like, start to... just mentally accept that you're going to be doing a lot of stuff that's a pain in the butt every day, instead of it just being like every few days, depending where you live. I always dream about, man, just like living out in the middle of nowhere where I had no obligations and everything just took care of itself, and we are in a bad... Oh, we barely got out of there. Yeah, we can all fantasize, but that's been the haps. Taking a look at the map here. So why? Yes, it is. Alright, so these are colored keys, so we do end up having to drop off. And let's just do the, yeah. That seems like the way down. Just getting our bearings. What are these? Those are coming from, oh yeah, this platform goes up and down. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This brings us all the way up. Just enough. I will take it. Anybody, spicy out here? Any spicy lads? Here's a question. If I drop down here, does this raise? Does not look like it. So how do you get back up then? Was it just a critical flaw? You probably... No? Really? Can't do anything with that? Huh. Wouldn't it be the first time that I've been surprised by... Okay, nope. Heretic seemingly leaving you in bad situations. I feel like in Doom, there's always a way out. But here we've learned, like, I'll never forget, you know, the episode where I had to use the Ring of Flight, and I was just, like, so flabbergasted that it would require an item in the level to use, right? One that is a consumable nonetheless. Yeah, I don't think you can get back up here. We'll stop marveling at it. Let's just take our key and be happy we quick saved in the right area. Alright, can we do the same thing here? No. Yeah, this one looks like probably the least bad. Yeah. Okay, I'll just have to keep that in mind. Let's see what's down. Door number 1. Suitor. What do you like to do on the weekends? Throw axes at people through walls? Oh. Interesting. Okay, I thought they just closed. What is that chucking sound? I don't know if that's coming through on the capture, but... Goodness me. Something's chugging. Let's go discover the source of the chug. Okay, so I guess that's just the sound of the falling pillars, but we will continue here. So that's what these buttons seem to do, is just raise these. See, that's good level design. Not having a ladder on the edge of these not as good level design, in my opinion. But yeah, I've been playing through a lot of different stuff. I think the last time I was playing this, it's very funny. I've had a complete 180 in my perspective and opinion due to increasing the amount of time spent in the thing I had opinion on, and that's Diablo 4. Diablo 4, at the time of recording, the expansion comes out in either a week or two for the Paladin and the Warlock class, and I believe a new act and a whole bunch of like late game changes that to me seem to make it a little more like Path of Exile-y, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so let's switch over to the... What do we have? We can use this for a little bit. Cool. And look at this. What do you do? Lowers that. Okay. But yeah, so I was playing a lot of D2 when that expansion came out, and then I was just like, man, I really need to beat before I start another. Let's switch to this. This will work because these are all gonna pop, right? Don't they also respawn? There we go. Hold that ammo though. Oh, that's poison water. Oh, I guess they don't respawn. I don't know. Maybe if you kill them all. Oh god. Why is it always you? Do we have a book of power? I saved, so it doesn't matter if we die. We don't have a book of power. We have a book of invincibility. We have a ring of invincibility. Alright. We'll just grab the armor afterwards. I think gives you 100. Use up some rockets. Did not see all you fun friends over here. That is one nice part about keyboard is you can switch to the weapon much faster with the numerical bindings. But yeah, so I was playing through D4 for off and on like a year and just really couldn't get into the campaign. Oh my god, the freaking whirlwinds of death. And I have a friend of mine who's like was like playing the season, saying it's pretty fun. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like every single time I would sit down and be like, it would start fun, and then I'd be like, why do I keep falling off from this? And it's because there's somebody behind me. Oh god. Oh, maybe not. Just hit me from behind. But yeah, so the main campaign in Diablo 4 is like 40 or 50 hours. I was doing all of the side quests at first, not realizing that it's kind of like an MMO. You're not really supposed to, no. My hot take, but I usually don't do them like on a first playthrough. Like in Final Fantasy XIV, if you do all the side quests, you will have a 1,000-hour journey, easily. And you kind of have to learn that it's like, well, there's so much MX, there's so much main quests to do, and it pretty much gets you to max level. Doing the side quests kind of, reduces the quality of going through the campaign, because then you just kind of steamroll it. So after I realized that, I started mainlining the main quest in Diablo 4, and just too much dialogue. Like I'm saying, it's just like so much of the game is just like a little bit of dungeon, kill one seller, dialogue. And it just really would, and I would forget every time, like, oh my god, it's because I'm just sitting here reading. Now it's like, it's late night. I just want to loot grind. I want to do some maps. I want to do some runs, and it wasn't given that to me. But I powered through. I beat the campaign, and then I played the Vessel of Hatred campaign, and actually really liked the Vessel of Hatred campaign, even though it was also very talky, like. I don't know, I just felt like it was, it's just like one part of the big story because they change hands so many times, they go to so many places. It was a lot more focused. It's just in Karast, which is like the Karast region-esque. Even though it is the same Karast as Diablo 2. But yeah, just a lot more focused, and I understood everything that was going on, so I enjoyed that a bit more, and then I finally hit the end game. And then I realized that the build that I know we need to go back here. I don't know. I'm just like double checking for items, so forgive my just roaming around aimlessly as we yap. But all right, there's a lot of enemies on this level. Yes, I then realized that the build that I've been following on, like, not really. I mean, the Diablo 4 item system is not for the faint of heart. If you're familiar with it, it has so much complexity. It can't be overstated. Like, just, you have aspects, you have imprints, you have rune words, You have masterworking. You have the skill tree, the Paragon system. You know, then trying to reroll for your gear and getting the right stats, and then gems. There's just a ton. And like playing D2, I'm familiar with rune words and runes and gems and farming, but just like the aspects, I didn't realize like how powerful aspects can be, if that makes sense. So I like then fix my aspect, and then my build starts going crazy. And so then I was like, you know what? There's like maybe 30, 40 days left in the season. I'll get the new expansion, and I've always liked playing Hammered in D2. I can't remember. I didn't remember I played Paladin in D3. Like I made a few D3 characters, but I think I did Shield Charge in that one. I don't remember if I did Hammered in, but ended up making a Hammered in, and then started doing the Hell Tides, which are good in what do you call it? Good in small doses, but you level up 5 times faster during the season, and there's no more dialogue, and you're doing maps, and you're doing strongholds, and you're doing all the stuff, and you have the Paragon tree customization, and then I realized why, like, where the game is and why it like struggled so much for me, because that's really all I wanted. In D2, I've played the story a million times, and I don't really care. It's just like, Diablo is gonna take over the world. And just, in the background you may hear, I've got 2 dogs here this weekend, so there may be a little bit of barking. So usually I edit it out, but it feels a bit hard to do with when they can pop off, so you hear some subtle barkos. But yeah, just never really cared about the D2 campaign. And yeah, now I've put like probably 40 or 50 hours into this season, just grinding, enjoying the Paragon system. And it's a shorter season. I really like that they have all these Doom cosmetics right now. So that will, help you understand if you're listening back to this in the future what season we were on. A lot of Doom the Dark Ages free consumables. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. And I wanted to kind of like... The thing for me was, as I was looking at the changes that come with the new system, I was like, dang, I'm not going to understand any of these. I really should do a full system, or a full season, to grasp like the magnitude of the changes and like the things that are different. It's kind of like when you buy a game and you get all the expansions and it installs everything on top, you don't really appreciate it. So I wanted to get through the base systems, and now I feel like I am prepared. But yeah, once you get to endgame, it's pretty fun. It's definitely not as complex as PoE, which isn't a bad thing. But it has a lot of cool different modes now, and it's really improved. You just kind of have to figure out what it is, because it's not very... They try their best, I think, but there's just too many systems, too many menus, too many crafting things. And you can kind of get lost in the sauce. But once you get past it, it's fun. It's been surprisingly fun. I'm enjoying it more than I thought. Yes, so... Okay, here's the switch. I just don't want to forget. There's probably... Nope, not 2. Guessing that opens some sort of area with a... Yes, ooh, a book of power. A tome of power. Torch. See a death door of some sort. Oh, hello. My friend. Another one. Feeling very doomy. I like that you can see the flickering of the pillars on the map. Ah, there's our blue key. Let's head onwards. Go back to the crushing room. Is that over here? Yeah. Yeah, this level, I don't even think we said it. It's called the Ambulatory, which just means to walk. To be ambulatory. Oh, we chose the wrong path. Oh, and we suffered for it. Thankfully, I quick saved. Alright. And you... Invisible version. Still... Oh, not looked up exactly what that means. It feels very much just like I've mentioned before, the Pinkies and Doom. They have the invisible versions a little stronger. Alright, and I'm definitely doing this the wrong way, but it worked out. Pick up some free life. These actually become connected too, which is cool. So I believe this is the last one. Looks like my assumption was correct. Alright, free Phoenix launcher, how do they call it? Phoenix Rod. Oh, I haven't seen you guys in a minute. Welcome back. Welcome back to the series. Glad to have you. You will be paid in blood. Oh, alright. Need something. Run out of ammo there. Is there? I feel like the crossbow is just like the most useful gun. It's like the shotgun in Doom. It's just your bread and butter. Come on. Come on. Take it home. There we go. Pick up this ammo. You know, I haven't really been that good on secrets as of late. I apologize for that. I haven't been in the Doom mindset as of late, so I'm not hiding and crunching like I normally do. Really, the only thing that seems to impact is the hidden level, but what's nice is you can select it either way, and I know it's a little cheese, but I think after we spent quite a while in a few episodes extending the episode length playing it, I was like, you know, there's the mental satisfaction, but at the same time, you know, I want to make it just a little bit, you know, not a drag, per se, so. All right. And there's the end. Wow. Feels like there's definitely something we missed, but, so it is. All right, the ambulatory has been finished. Entering the Sepulcher. Spooky. I like the way that our friends look. Their backs are turned to us, man. They don't even know the beatdown that they're about to receive. We're gonna hit them with the whip. Hit them with the gat. I hate this gun. Oh man, these skyboxes are just so reminiscent. It's crazy. I started to say at the beginning of the episode, but I forgot that the thing I like the most, honestly, about this remake, other than the music, which is... That actually might be the first, but one of the top 5 is how much brighter this kind of makes it. I'm not using a CRT filter, which, you know, can sometimes help with pixel drawing, and, you know, just it kind of gives it a smoother look, but it makes it a little bit darker at the same time. It's kind of inevitable, and I definitely could boost my, you know, contrast and do stuff like that, but I just like the way it looks and runs in this version, and the fact that it has the very nice gamepad support. I've already talked about Night Dive Studios too much, so we'll just thank them again. One thing I have not tried with this is... Oh, hello. I don't know why I'm continuing to use this. I guess just we got ammo for it. Is the multiplayer of this. I have no idea if it is live or how it would feel, because some of these guns just feel so jank. Maybe that would be an interesting holodeck hour. Well, maybe I'll check after this episode and see if there's any servers. I have a couple more things up on deck for the holodeck hour. We put out one recently. It's been a minute since I was able to record one. Oh, hello. I don't remember you guys at all. Maybe these are the guys that shoot the flaming skulls. That feels like the case. Hey, tanky boy. Hey, they just took like 3 or 4 face first crossbow shots. Ouch. But yeah, we played through Epic Battle Fantasy, which I've had on my to-do list forever. And it's just so funny because, yeah, I talked about it. Ooh, jeez. Why did they charge you like that? I just didn't realize, I don't know. Going back to those Flash games is just always so much fun, and I'm just happy that they're preserved, because there's so many games that, like, I think about that I cannot remember for the life of me. I've talked about it a lot on the channel, but I just played a lot of demos growing up. One of my favorite things to do, pretty much every day, you know, either after school or whatever, was to go and look up like free MMORPGs, free games and demos, and just constantly would play little chunks of everything. I mean, that honestly may play a lot into why I bounce around with games so much. It's because growing up, I just had a, you know... Did I run out of crossbow ammo? Oh, jeez. I was not paying attention. Because I have a predisposition. I think that gives me max health or chaos if I forget what it does. Teleports him or something. Yeah, just because I was always bouncing around from these 1 to 2 hour segments as a kid. Like, I mean, I had tons and tons of just random things installed. But, I don't know. It's just really fun. I want to play the other Epic Battle Fantasies kind of on my own time. I don't know if there would be a big draw for those on the channel. If there is, definitely leave a comment, and we could definitely consider it. Comments go a long way, but 2 and 3 is the one I remember the best. I remember playing 1 just because I never really actually beat it. That's why it was fun to do it on the channel. It's a short watch. It's about an hour. But yeah, 2 and 3 are a lot more involved and feel more kind of like modern JRPG, if that makes sense. With like, walking around town and saving systems and characters and actually leveling and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool. Didn't see you. But the other thing that has been consuming me, and again, I don't know if it would make sense to put on the channel. There's so much better content out there, and that's what I think. That's why I like doing old stuff and kind of just like stuff that I'm into. Because it's like I could do Binding Isaac, right? But there are millions of Binding of Isaac videos out there, and none of them are, or I should say, I'm not as good as any of them, so I'm not really offering a lot. But as Age of Empires 2, to belabor the point, I have been just so into it lately. I've been watching the tournament streams, and like I've been watching Hera, Viper, and other pro players, survivalists, stuff like that play. I've been playing, what's funny is like I haven't actually played online yet, and I have 50 or 60 hours in this version of the game, because I had the HD version. I never got really into it, and then as a kid I played this game an absolute ton between this Age of Empires 1, Age of Empires 2, excuse me, and at AoE 3, which I still have a box for. I found it the other day. I was cracking up. My friend gave me a copy of it, or burned me a CD, if you remember burning CDs back in the day. But yeah, man, Age of Empires 2, it's like, it is an APM intensive game. I feel like you can have really good micro in it, but it to me, it doesn't feel like the insane micro that's required in something like StarCraft. But yeah, there's just so much depth to it. There's a huge scene that's like healthy and, kind of stable. I was looking at the Steam charts. There's a post on the AoE2 subreddit of the Steam chart. Population count over like the last 5 years, and it's been at like 40,000 for 5 years. It's just like people just play this game, you know what I mean? And this version is really good. It plays really good. They patch it pretty regularly. They come out with new civilizations and DLCs, and it's just a fun game. But what's funny is, yeah, did I get everything? I guess I just did the switch maybe, and that opens up maybe something over here. No. Something. No. Well, there's definitely something behind here. Oh, open this. Okay. This opens up this. Swear to God. What did that do? I see he has been let. Okay, so that lets us into there. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's... God. Extremely rude. Okay, here we go. Let's see, get in there. These... Ooh. Got the Phoenix Rod might be good for this. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. The Phoenix Rod will be good for this, he says, as he... Here, I'm going to do this and just save really quick. Not the best place to save. I made a save at the beginning of the level. Do these... Oh my God, that does not hit them. That's crazy. Let's do the Morph of them. Okay, Morph of them to nothing. Let's try it. There we go. Better. Well, let's do this. Not the best use of items, but you really only get one, so... Yeah, I'm surprised that some of these... Like, that doesn't seem to work on them, which is crazy. So we're just going to use the crap gun. Watch out for that guy. Oh, jeez. That was a lot of damage, dude. Yeah, definitely not the best place to put ourselves. Blew through all of our armor and ammo. I accept my failure, but I'm confident we will recover it throughout the level. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Thought I got him. Tanky boy. Ate all of his vegetables growing up. That is for sure. All right. We've recovered from that disaster. But yeah, man. AoE 2. So many civs. Such a game that could be... It just has so much depth and simplicity at the same time. But, yeah, I haven't played online at all. I've only been playing Arabia against the hard and expert PCs because it took me a while. Not terribly long. I was like, I would say I started at being able to very easily beat moderate and struggling a lot with hard. And then once I got my build order a little bit better, I stuck to a couple of civilizations. So I've been playing like Vietnamese and there we go. Probably, okay, leads us back out. See, I knew we'd get it all back. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, the Vietnamese in the way. The more, like, I just kind of stuck with them and learned their strengths, been able to beat hard, and I've been expert maybe a couple of times. Because I'm like, if I'm going to go online and just get bodied, I want to at least, like, I want to be able to be good enough and understand the game well enough to know why I lose each time. And a lot of times, when I was playing, I just couldn't figure out, like, what I was doing wrong or how I can improve. And the more I've looked into it and done research on my replays and learned build orders and civs and all that stuff, I've been, it really is a world of content out there to enjoy, as there is with, you know, any kind of hobby you deep dive into. But yeah, it's been super fun. I would, if you're into old school RTSs, I'd recommend it. It's funny though, because like, I've always played RTSs, but I would not say they're like one of my favorite genres by any means. And they've kind of had a resurgence, I feel like, the last few years. I feel like RTSs kind of fell out of favor. You know, start with like Dota and other things like that that kind of fill that void. Because RTSs are some of the hardest, I think, competitive genres out there, just because of the amount of finger strength and things that's a multi-track. Like, the pro players in pretty much any RTS are like averaging, you know, between 180 and 300 actions per minute. An action being anything that's a click or a type on the keyboard or something like that. So it's not something you can just, you know, work. You can just drop down and hit that because A, you won't know what you're doing, and B, it actually like physically hurts. I don't know why. What do we got? Do we have any keys? No keys. I know we definitely forgot something that I was looking at and then walked away when I was yapping, but I apologize. Please forgive me. Let's see. Any of these fake walls? Any of these real fake doors? I just want to go in there. No. Okay. We came out of here. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't let you back out. I hear moaning in the game. Just for context, but did I have to... Where have I gone wrong? That's the thing. You really have to pay attention linearly, like, in these games as they're going, because you'll get lost super quick if you, like, click one switch and then forget where you're at. Alright, so this is the only way we can go. We'll do process of elimination. Oh, wait, I know what we need to do. It's coming back to me. Wait a minute, I thought there was a place. I thought we opened up a door back out to I mean, I know we did, and it looks like it's closed now. Nope, it's here, okay. Oh my god, I'm so blind. Okay. Maybe this is open now? Nope. No, sir. Well, is there any point going back in there? I do hear guys. Can we go back here? That would be strange. That's the way we came in. More of these things. Let's just put them... We have 16. Oh my gosh. Did this carry over from the last level? Wait, did something else open when these opened? No, just the blinking lights. I mean, it looks like those stairs open up too. It looks... I might be crazy, but it looks like there's a switch on this back wall, right? Or that there's a... Oh. Yeah, this is a fake. Okay. Alright, Heretic. You got me. You got me. Ye old click on the wall that is unmarked. Yep. It'll do it to you. Alright, back on track. That's very funny. I hate when that happens, but... it's what you sign up for. I wish the Phoenix Rod fired a little bit faster. Kind of like a more traditional rocket launcher, because it has this, like, kind of, I don't know, I feel like you can hurt yourself very easily, and it doesn't hit track very well, or hit scan very well. Who's behind me? Where did you guys come from? Nobody invited you. You're very late. You didn't bring anything to the party. And then you stabbed me in the back. It's not how you start a friendship, amigos. Let's do a couple... Oop. Do a couple of these, because they're useless. Oh my god, they're so bad. It does seem like they do damage when they hit, which I guess is nice, but god, they really want you to use these. I should map that to a different button if I'm being honest. I will take the Dragon Claw ammo, as we're starting to run a little low. Another viable options here. All right, let's see. Drop a save in there. Oh my gosh. Get that Phoenix Rod back out. We probably also want to save that realistically for our whirlwind friends who always drive us absolutely bonkers. Yeah, we just can't hit any of these guys up there with the time bombs, unfortunately, that they're giving us just a seemingly infinite amount of. Love the sound that gun makes. Alright, this is another... Okay. There we go. Okay. Bring it back up. Very good. Oh, thought we got all y'all. Alright. Pick up more of these. Okay, so you can only hold 16. Interesting. 2 to the 5th, right? Or 2 to the 4th? 2 to the 4th. Alright, I guess we go down there. Yeah, the level design in these old games is so crazy, man. They just did not care about how much you struggled or how obtuse it was, but it makes them very unique. Oh, God. Hopefully we can just lame him from right here. There we go. Alright. Flying over, are we? I see you. Being bad. Breaking the law. Being a cretin. Speaking of cretins, I just finished watching a really cool series that had been on my radar for probably about a year now. Just to, you know, finally rotate into the queue, but it's called Sandland. Okay, cool. This is now open. What does this do? Pretty sure I just saw something blink here in the middle. I did. Ah, the end of the level, I see. What's down here? Oh, I guess we're about to find out. Interesting. Maybe this is the alternate level path. I could definitely see that being the case. Although that was not like a secret. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I feel like they all open together, though. Here, you get one of these. And I'm going to give you one of these. It's very awkward because I have to select. But yeah, I started watching Sandland, which is Akira Toriyama, the artist and, you know, creator of Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest, among other, you know, IPs. It was one of his last series that well, the manga I think is fairly old, but the anime he was very involved with, which is on Hulu right now. They have a really good dub. And yeah, it's like, usually I'm not crazy about, like, oh god. Okay, we gotta get out of here and then blow these up for our friends. Yeah, there we go. Usually I'm not crazy about these like pseudo 3D, 2D styles, but it's done very, very subtly. And it looks pretty cool, but it's very, very good. All the characters are, you know, kind of typical Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball Z-esque. What do you want to call it? Like character types. So you have your good guys, and everybody's kind of friendly, and it's goofy. Oh, rude. But yeah, it's only 14 episodes. It has 2 arcs, and it's just fast-paced and really well done. I really enjoyed watching it, and It's funny because in the weird twist of, I won't say twist of fate, but just the weird way the world works. I actually heard about it first because I was like seeing like ads for, or not ads, but actually sales, like game, like, you know, game deal subreddit posts about this game Sandland every once in a while. I was like, just looked into it and I was like, man, what the heck? How have I not heard of this? So yeah, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan and you haven't seen Sandland, highly recommend it. It's a short little watch. You'll get, you know, all those same Dragon Ball feelings inside, and it's pretty good. Really, really enjoyed it, and then I'm looking forward to playing the game. I'd love to play it on the channel. Just need to check the time on it, and it's actually one of the reasons I bought some of my streaming gear originally was to play that, but I wanted to watch the show first, and overestimated how long it was. It's a very easy watch through. Another thing, also Akira Toriyama, I watched since last playing this. I don't know if I've talked about it on the channel either. Is, ooh, that was stupid. I really shouldn't have saved there, but I got nervous. Thank you for the morph of them. Is Dragon Ball Daima. Really, really good. If you haven't seen it, oh my god. Please. One for all y'all. Yep, thank you. Ow, and I still took one to the face. That's for you. Dragon Ball Daima is incredible. It channels the best parts of Dragon Ball, in my opinion. While being a little bit different, it's a little bit more narrative-driven in the first half, which is really cool, and then it becomes more like Dragon Ball Z in the back half. But absolutely loved it. Very easy watch. Again, only 20 episodes. I think the sub is on Netflix, and the dub is on Hulu or Prime or something strange like that. So wait, what was the point of going down here? This is level 5, right? So, or level 4, so I wouldn't be surprised. Taking a lot of needless damage. I do see a secret room back here. And I do see some stairs here. Oh, we did not enter the stairs. What is the point of this? What is the point of this? Nothing. Nothing. I guess just, if you want to get all the kills, definitely gonna finish the level. Although we can hop here. No. No significance, I guess. That feels very odd to me, because I see that there's a secret, there's a room we're missing. Definitely. So I feel like this is the secret level one. I know I said we weren't going to do it. We're going to give it one more minute, and then we'll run towards the exit, I promise. Gotta love just walking along the wall, smacking. It's very frustrating when this ends up working. No, yeah, I don't know how to get up there. I mean, this hurts you, which is extremely uncool. And there's really nothing up here. You know, I'll shoot this guy, do you? This would drive me nuts too. This used to be there's a ton of puzzles like this Noob 64 to just shoot something random. Alright, well, we give it our best shot. I don't know. We killed all the enemies, so I have a feeling that's the secret level. It felt very secret level pilled to me. But I also feel like it's on episode 5 or 6 normally, so I'm not sure. Alright, the Great Stair. How great shall it be? Okay. Alrighty. I'm not going to say confused, I'm going to say interested. We're going to be positive. Alright. No switches. So we gotta do the good old click on everything. Alright. Yep. There it is. You hate to see it. Yep. Not my very, very... Oh god. We did not save when we joined the level. I think we got a health pot if we need it. We'll save now. Now, here's the question. Yes, so it's like an elevator of sorts, maybe, or it's pretending to be. I like the 3 shots there, though. These guys are so funny looking. Ooh. Not the best use of damage. Alright. Kiting, trying to get the damage in we can. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, so not only is it just a busy month, you know, in life with the summer coming in and all these game releases coming out. So I already mentioned the Diablo 4 expansion coming out in a few weeks. I'll probably play this season, check out the campaign because I've been enjoying it. RuneScape Leagues 5 also comes out very, very soon. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh my gosh, we're getting demolished. Alright, yeah, I deserve that one. We're just gonna reload that. So if you're familiar with old school RuneScape, they have started doing a thing in the last few years called Leagues. Oh, there's a button. I will hit you. Said I will hit you. Where it's like, you know, expedited experience rates. Say that 5 times fast. New zone, not really new zones. It kind of reuses the main map, but like new ways to interact with the zones, new bosses, new items, and like a achievement-based system that allows you to level up, where you have to kind of just accomplish a whole bunch of tasks. So it's been pretty popular, and it's like actually a great way to come back to the game if you haven't played it in a while, because yeah, you get to do some stuff you haven't done in a while, possibly, or stuff you've never done before, because it's just like very little consequence, and it's separated from your main account, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, that's coming out like, God, a week before Diablo 4 expansion, so I'm gonna be just eating good for the next few weeks here. Definitely gonna continue trying to put some videos in, but yeah, maybe I'll do a holodeck hour of just me grinding some RuneScape League content and yapping, or Diablo 4 seasonal content. Because those are mostly what the videos are for. It's just background noise. We're just hanging out, playing games. Very much the point of the channel in general. So I get to yap a bit about all the stuff going on. Alright. This level is just a big old puzzle, ain't it? So we hit this. I'm gonna switch my item to... Well, we used our last urn. Alright, so we'll stay on here. Do I have to go back into the center to, like, ascend or something? I feel like the name, like the Great Stair, that's what it wants you to do for some reason. Up. Bring me up. That didn't work. Maybe it did. I lied. You never know. I swear. You just gotta stay on your toes and really think outside the box. This reminds me so much of, like, just, you know, King's Quest games and stuff like that, where it's like, they did not care that it was unintuitive. Oh, there's the key. They just did what they thought would be interesting and hard. And, boy. Hard, they definitely made. Interesting, debating, depending on how obtuse some solutions are. I remember it's like King's Quest. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, or 6, something like that. There's like this one part where you have to save this mouse from being eaten by a cat, and if you don't, the mouse, like, later on in the game doesn't come to save you, like, to nibble you out of the rope that you're, like, bound up in, and you just, like, don't know at all. Space Quest, gosh, 1, I think, is like that too, where if literally in the opening scene, if you don't get the password in the ship before you, like, head out for your space quest, you can't beat the game. Yeah, that's not interesting game design, that's just mean. I don't care who you are, that's just mean. These guys are so tanky. They are tankosauruses. Alright. Moving on. We need the blue key. Oh my god, they just don't stop coming. Smash Mouth ringing in my head. Bet through the rules or whatever he says and kick. Keep the ground running. Feels like there's more enemies in this level than the last one, but I think they're just in a greater concentration. We got these chunky boys that are eating all of our ammo for breakfast. Alright, let's clean up here. We're the cleanup crew. We're with Demon Disposal. DDU, Demon Disposal Unit. Goodness me, at least they're locked in place here. These guys are the worst. Between these guys and the heads, oh my gosh, they are so annoying. They're so tanky. They do a ton of damage. Their shots home, which sucks. Yeah, they're stinky too. Oh my god. I doubt that there are any demons in this game that are not stinky. They're just sitting in gore and deep, dark pits all day, you know? I mean, look at this. How much ammo will these guys eat? I do see a... Oh, Lord. Please don't do this to me. Risk reward. Oh, man. Is there ammo there, too? Okay, that's enough reward. Oh, God. Please tell me I can get out of here. I don't want to cry. Please. Please. Okay, cool. Again, with the hidden walls. Alright, we're gonna use... How many people are coming out here? Do we need to use Book of Power? I'm getting... Yeah, screw it. Okay. Extremely rude. Oh, man, I have to kill these guys again. Maybe use the Book of Power just because it's not ammo efficient to take these guys out. Come on. And they're slithering too. Oh my god. They shoot you and then they just like go on their way. Like, oh, little poke, little poke. Just enough to drive you nuts. I'm gonna save some of those. These aren't the greatest either. I hate when they're behind these walls because like the way that the hit scan works just sucks. Yeah, crossbows, like too spread out. Ay. Let's see. We already did this at one point, and then it disappeared from our memory. Oh my god. Thing is, I need the runes. Oh, it's degrading our armor though. Okay. You know what? We're gonna use this ring. And then we're gonna pull out our gloves, and we're just gonna freaking maybe mealing will not work. We'll see. Trying to be ammo conservative here. All right, gloves do not do a lot of damage to these guys. That may have. Oh, what? Wait, what the heck? That felt like a secret. Do you see that area up there? Okay, this is not working. Yeah, we're gonna reload. That was pointless. Let's get all these, I know. Alright. We'll use Book of Power. Much better use of ammo, it feels like. Get the acid rain on them. Yeah, there we go. Much easier. A lot of power-ups, too. Alright, now, is there anything... Did we take out you guys yet? Oh my god, no, they're not the right move. I guess it still killed him, so they got a big explosion radius, that's for sure. Alright, let's pick up all the stuff. Let's make sure to save. And the chaos device. Doesn't look like any secrets there. And... we now have the yellow key. Which is over here. That's freaking cathedral music just blaring in the background. So frenetic. Alright. That's green. Ah, yellow. Alright. Take me up, sire. Oh, God. Hello. Just little demon. Always be in the most pain. Oh my gosh. Speaking of pains. Oh gosh. Please. Please. Oh goodness. Oh, and you... God. This game, man. Does not let you relax at all. Alright, we're gonna have to heal. Alright, some ammo. Some armor would be welcome. We're gonna... No, you're getting the big guns. You're driving me nuts. Ooh. Okay, that is the first one that I can think that we've had to shoot. So they have brought it back. They've not forgotten. Do you keep these? No, you don't. These things suck. But I am going to use one on you and see if it does anything. No. God, it's so awkward to use those on this controller as I'm hitting select. Okay, walk right into it. Not what I wanted to do. There you go. Oh my gosh. They are so tanky. Yep, have to shoot it. Crazy. Crazy. There we go. Alright. Good use of some rocket launcher fuel. Alright. We're not joking with the... Oh, is this the Great Stairs? I don't know if the stairs is the most convoluted level we've seen so far. Or at least one of them. This is nuts. Checking for secrets. Not seeing anything. We did get a ring of flight. So this is where these guys were being a pain in the butt earlier. Part of me... Okay. Now that we have that ring of flight, I think we can go check out that thing I saw at the top. That would be... What is this opening? I'm looking to see. Sometimes you can see on the map when things activate and deactivate. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem terribly important, or it's already been activated. Alright, well, the green key... I'll take that ammo. Is over here. I mean over here. I mean down there. Okay. Okay. Oh, always you. I just don't think we clear this. Oh, there's the green key. So we could definitely get it right now if we wanted to, because we have the thing of flight. But I don't... Wait a minute. Weren't we just up there? This is another hidden door thing. Heretic, you're killing me. I was giving you such praise for being so good. And then you hit me with these crazy situations, you know? So wait, the green key it's saying is like Rahur. Right? Oh. Yep, it is. See? I knew it. And then the yellow key, but here's what I'm curious about. I don't think we actually have to go this way, but... Okay, so there's the green key. We can... probably just fly up and get the blue key and get out of here. But I wanted to see something. Which room was it in? It was over here. Yeah, there's something up there. Right? Am I losing my mind? Let's see if I thought I got flung up there and saw a passageway of sorts. Oh, I guess I'm just losing my mind. I could have sworn I saw a mystical area. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh. Guess not, just the weird perspective getting to me. Alright, well, let's see if we can get the blue key then. it before we run out of flight? Like right here? Oh, it won't let us get it. Okay, so we're not going to use that then. We'll hold on to that for later. Alright, so green door. And then, nope, the green door was over here. All of our friends. I haven't seen you guys in a minute. Scorpion, axe-handed man. Hope you've been well. I've got some presents for you. It's green crossbow, magic bolts. Crossbow sold separately. Come on. So something in here has got to, like, drop us back around or lower that blue key for us in some sort of fashion, right? Of course, it's a Minotaur. All right. This calls for one of you. Yeah, one of you. Just gonna cheese it. Let's use something like this guy. This seems like a good opportunity for this. These big chunky boys. Oh my gosh. Maybe not. All right. How much health does this guy have? Oh my gosh. Alright. Threat annihilated. Terminated. Taken care of. Alright, my guess is that lowered the thing all the way back here. Memory's working for once. Definitely grab all this crossbow ammo. Never know when you're gonna need it. Alright, so we got the blue key. Of course. Always friends. Anything fun we can use? We can use the visibility thing. Not very useful, but I just want to use another Book of Power. Those things are so great. Just like you don't feel like dealing with anything. Oh my gosh. We have a lot of this ammo though, which is pretty strong, so should make short work. Can't see me, guys. What are you doing? Ooh, getting very low. Alright, let's do this. Switch back to... I gotta... There we go. Do we have 2 invisibility rings? No, we don't. Do have some health, though. Sorry, multitasking is not my specialty. As much as I try. I'll just lure him in here and just keep on blasting. Question is a Tome of Power worth more than 200 of this ammo? Because I could probably kill them all with a few blasts. Don't know the answer to that. Oh my gosh. Alright, you get one of these. And I got some ammo. Oh my god, and this is what they give me as a reward, the freaking terrible bombs. You guys got a funny sense of humor. I'll tell you what. Alright. Just making sure there's nothing cool, no switches or anything. Doesn't look like anything cool. Alright, I'm assuming this is the end of the level, so let's, oh god. I was correct in my assumption. Alright. And that will end the Great Stair. Oh, it's singular. Only one secret. That's interesting. I felt like there could have been a lot more. That was extremely intense. Next up is Halls, or it looks like Balls of the Apostate. But y'all, that's where we are going to call it for today. It was another fun one. Always a blast coming back and playing this. Heretic Hexen Remastered HD version, Final V2, whatever you want to call it. But, as always, if you enjoyed today's content, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the video, interacting with it, all that fun stuff helps the algorithm a great deal, and I appreciate it as well. This has been SpockPlays, playing some Heretic and Hexen. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time.